Kelly Ripa has never been shy about poking fun at herself, her husband, or the very public life they share. But when Mark Consuelos jokingly brought up Botox on live television, she was quick to clap back with a warning that only Kelly could deliver. What began as playful banter between the longtime couple spiraled into one of those unscripted, laugh-out-loud moments that Live with Kelly and Mark viewers have come to love, complete with a mock threat, a personal boundary, and a brutally honest confession. "My jaw can't move." The moment unfolded during a lighthearted exchange that felt less like daytime TV and more like a married couple chatting in their living room, if their living room happened to be watched by millions. Mark, in his signature teasing tone, made a crack about Kelly's face looking particularly smooth, hinting that Botox might be involved. He didn't accuse her outright, but the implication hung in the air just long enough to trigger Kelly's perfectly timed response. "Oh no, don't start," Kelly shot back, narrowing her eyes while trying and failing to move her jaw normally. "You keep rubbing up against me like that, and I'm warning you now, this face is frozen." The audience erupted, and Mark, instantly realizing he had stepped into dangerous but hilarious territory, laughed along as Kelly continued. She leaned into the joke, explaining that her jaw felt so immobile she could barely enunciate. "I can't even chew properly," she said, half laughing, half complaining. "So if I sound like I'm speaking through clenched teeth, it's because I literally am." It was classic Ripa, self-deprecating, exaggerated, and completely unfiltered. Mark, of course, couldn't resist. "You look great," he offered, attempting damage control. "I mean, whatever you're doing or not doing, it's working." Kelly wasn't having it. "That's how it starts," she warned, wagging a finger at him. "First it's 'you look great,' then it's 'why don't you move your face?' Next thing you know, you're sleeping on the couch." The exchange highlighted what fans have adored about the couple for years. Their chemistry is built on honesty, humor, and a willingness to laugh at the absurdities of aging in Hollywood. Botox, fillers, and cosmetic tweaks are often whispered about in celebrity culture, but Kelly addressed it head-on, with jokes instead of defensiveness. She didn't confirm or deny anything explicitly, but she also didn't pretend she was immune to the pressures of being on camera every day. "I'm on television 5 days a week," she said, gesturing toward her face. "This thing is my instrument. Unfortunately, right now it's slightly out of tune." Mark nodded sympathetically, though the smirk on his face suggested he was enjoying every second of her rant. Still, Kelly made it clear there were limits, especially when it came to physical affection paired with teasing commentary. "You cannot make fun of my face and then try to cuddle me," she told him, half joking but fully serious. "Pick a lane." The line landed perfectly, drawing applause from the audience and a sheepish grin from Mark. Their playful sparring struck a chord with viewers because it felt real. After nearly 3 decades of marriage, Kelly and Mark have reached a stage where nothing is off limits, but everything is fair game. They joke about aging, vanity, parenting adult children, and even each other's insecurities, all while maintaining a clear undercurrent of affection. Mark tried to shift the conversation, joking that he'd learned his lesson. "I'm just going to stand over here," he said, taking a theatrical step away from her. Kelly wasn't done. "That's probably for the best," she replied, "at least until my jaw thaws." The Botox comment, while brief, opened the door to a larger discussion about beauty standards and the pressure women, especially women on television, face to look eternally youthful. Kelly, now in her 50s, has often spoken about embracing aging while also being realistic about the industry she works in. Her candidness has long been one of her defining traits, and this moment was no different. "I'm not trying to look 25, she added. "I just don't want to look tired." Mark chimed in, mission accomplished, earning himself a reprieve and a playful eye roll from his wife. What made the exchange especially memorable was Kelly's warning, delivered with mock seriousness. "If you keep talking about my face like it's a science experiment, you're not allowed anywhere near it." She laughed as she said it, but the message was clear. Tease all you want, but don't cross the line. Fans quickly took to social media, praising the couple's authenticity and sense of humor. Many related to Kelly's exaggerated complaints about cosmetic procedures, while others simply enjoyed seeing a celebrity marriage that thrives on laughter rather than perfection. In the end, the moment wrapped up the way most Kelly and Mark moments do, with mutual laughter, a little teasing, and an obvious affection that undercuts every joke. Mark leaned in carefully, this time asking permission before giving Kelly a quick kiss on the cheek. "Is this allowed?" he asked. Kelly nodded. "As long as you don't mention my jaw." It was a small exchange, but one that perfectly encapsulated why the duo works so well on screen. Kelly Ripa's warning to Mark Consuelos wasn't really about Botox or frozen muscles. It was about respect, humor, and knowing exactly how far you can push the person you love before they push back. And if that pushback comes with a punchline and a studio full of laughter, all the better.